Welcome everybody, welcome everybody. I'm going to continue our build of the penis gingerbread house. Already fell. We're already off with a bag. Already lost TikTok. Welcome everybody. Let me get TikTok settled here. I hate when it does that. Let me get TikTok started and we'll get going on this build, okay? It's 88% humidity right now, so I'm suffering like crazy. So welcome everyone. Good to see you all. Let's go. Go live. Let me go live and we'll get going on this. As soon as I go TikTok live. Okay. Welcome everybody. Glad everybody's here. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. We are continuing our build of this gingerbread house. It's a penis gingerbread house. And then after, what I'm going to do is do this for a couple hours. And then after that, I'm going to shut down, come back up, and we're going to be doing readings. So we'll be doing our free readings tonight as well. So everybody wins, right? Everybody wins. Hello, Angela Lee. How's it going? All right. So when we left off, I was trying to get the roof to attach. That was a good part. That was not too bad a situation to get the roof to attach. However, we ran out of these because they wanted me to put these little ball things on the roof, right? But we didn't have enough. So what I did was scrounging, when diving through my cupboards, and I found some of these. The thing is, they're a little smaller. So what I'd like to do tonight is go ahead and do every other one. I'll take every other bulb off, put some frosting in there, and then I'll put the smaller bulb. We'll do a big bulb, a small bulb, a big bulb, a small bulb. That's how we'll compensate for it. I just wish I could play music, but I can't because you're on a phone, you're on a phone. So I can't be on two phones. I can't have the music on when we're, I'll try to read your comments as much as I can over here. I'm going to bring this a little forward for me so I can see them. Okay, so here we go. So what the plan is tonight is that, like I said, we started to run out of the big balls, those big ball things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pin this up. Give me a second while I put this together. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see on this side, the balls go all the way down. So what I'm going to do is remove every other bulb, and every one of those little balls. And then we're going to use the smaller balls that I have in every other spot. So that saves us the balls, those things, so we can do the windows and stuff, okay? So I'm going to be removing those because, no, I did not go to the store. I had no desire to go to the store. Maybe I can't get them off. No, here they go. So I did not want to go to the store. So I went through my own cupboards and I found what I needed, the balls. So that's what we're going to do. So I figured I would work for a couple hours today. And then if we don't get done, we can always do a third day on this around New Year's, okay? Because New Year's is coming up. We're really not out of the Christmas season until like the 15th. So we got time, okay? It is very warm in here. It is 88% humidity in my hood, in my neighborhood right now. So I am feeling it. I have congestive heart failure. I tend to feel things really bad, especially like heat, like humidity. So let me take these off and then we'll go from there, okay? We'll start redoing this. It's not even a redo, it just didn't have enough colors and I had to do something about the colors. So let me get in here and do this. The sooner I can do this, the sooner we can get started. There's one missing here, so that's good to know. So this will be one of those big bulbs. My cat's very vocal. I don't know why. I think there's a lot of females outside. And so he's being very, very vocal lately. He's driving me. In fact, I can just say he's being so vocal, he's driving me crazy. I tried to take a nap today, and he was just like at the top of his feline lungs, singing the songs of his people. which I don't have a problem with. But when you're trying to sleep and he just gets louder and louder because he sees me trying to take a nap, so he's going to get louder and louder on me, for doing it, which is what he's been doing. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Let me get some icing, and we'll get in here and get these smaller ones, and we'll start doing it that way. That will save some of these bulbs. Excuse me, it's hot in here. It's hard to believe how warm this house gets. But this house, well, especially this room. This is like the warmest room. Okay. So let me get some frosting. Like I said, this is old stuff from when I was young. I also found some little flakes, like snowflakes. Like right here, I found some snowflakes, different colors. I found some green crystals. I'm going to add that to the roof as well. I also found some red crystals. And then I found some more piping. I found some red, white, and green piping. So we've got plenty of stuff to use. It's just a matter of going through here and changing the bulbs out. Because we want to be able to do the windows. Because, we did not get enough to do the windows or do the roof or anything. See, because it clearly shows the bulbs going around the window. See it? So that's why I did that. I didn't get a chance to go to the store because I was working on some projects today. So this has to come too so I can line up. Okay. So let me grab this. And like I said, if we have to do a part 3, we'll do a part 3. I don't mind it. Now I'll go get more frosting and stuff if we have to do it. So let me get ready. Let's get these bulbs on here, and then we'll go from there and see what we have to do for the rest of the duration that we're building. In fact, I'm probably going to open this all the way so I can get to the frosting. So let's see what we can do here. I have a fresh knife over here. Let me grab my fresh knife. I wish we had some music, but we don't. So gotta go with what we have. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to alternate the big round, the bigger round balls with the smaller round balls, because there's a ton of the smaller ones right here. It's going to be nice because we'll have all those available to us for later around the windows and stuff. So, and there should be enough frosting to work with for right now. So let me grab some colors out for this one. I'm not going to try and match colors either. I got some that are egg shaped in here. I'm not going to try real hard to match colors either because I just don't think, I think it's kind of dumb to try and match colors. So I'm just going to go for it. Different shape bulbs because that's what I have. They're all different shapes in here. I think this is a culmination of colors from my growing up. I think this stuff has been around since I was a little girl. These bulbs have. Honestly, I stopped coloring these things here a long time ago. And where did the knife go? This is kind of damn heavy. Set the knife down. I have the knife in my hand, and then that's how it is. Okay. Yeah, honestly, when I started baking cookies, because I was doing them like late at night, because my family used to drive me, like I said, my family would drive me insane. Because by the time I had them out of the oven, the family would eat the cookies. So it used to drive me crazy. So what I started doing was I stopped decorating. Got me a dolphin? All right. Thank you for the dolphin. See, if you guys came to my TikTok, you guys would be entertained. Well, you guys over there on Book of Face. Book of Face. I love it. I heard someone say that the other day. Oh, there it is right in front of me. For you people, you guys over at Book of Face, this is what I do. I make animal noises and people get me. Okay, so I need a toothpick, and this is how we're going to do this. So let me replace these first. We probably won't get done with this today. I'm thinking because I decided to tear it up. Yeah, I decided to make the changes and tear it up. So we shall see. All right. So I'm going to put a pink one there. You put a pink one in. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to vary it. You hear the cat in the background? He has been like that for days, and I don't know what his problem is. He's not sick. He's always very vocal. I think I notice it more because I'm not running my TV as much as I used to. I used to have my TV on all the time. And so we would, like, when my friends would come over for dinner and stuff, we would turn the TV up so we didn't hear him vocalizing. And I think that's what the issue is that I'm just not used to hearing him at full power because I always have the TV on. But he is very vocal. If anybody has cats, you understand that some cats are vocal, and this one just happens to be a vocal cat. He's a sweetheart. He'll hug you. He'll lick you, but he makes me crazy. Back when I woke up from my nap, I think my dog was upset. She thought I was yelling at her because I was so upset over, over him because he wouldn't be quiet. It just made me crazy. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Trying to see where I'm at. Okay, we're right there with it. Okay, right there. The wire so far off on this one. Push it over. There you go. Okay. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. All right. Anyway, so I'm telling you these things. If I look them up, if I physically look these things up, I am sure that these things go back to my childhood. These particular decorations. Because like I said, I stopped. It got to be the point where we either decorated the next day after I cooked them, after I baked, or the family just went ahead and ate them, without the benefit of cooking them. Without the benefit of decorating, not cooking. But I think that's what used to happen. So we got that color. So I'm just doing this. I'm making the big ones, a little ones. Oh, 2 greens in a row. That's not happening. There's a red right there, right? Where am I at? I'm right there. No, I can put a red right there. So we get a red. And I don't think these are the red balls. I think what these are, I think they're those hot jujus. What do they call them? There's a name for them. I have a friend that likes to eat them. Beans, right? Chili beans, is that what they call them? Okay. So we just want to make sure we're not matching colors here. Ooh, I see a blue one too. Look at that. There's a blue one in here. So this is a hodgepodge of stuff. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's from when I was a kid. Because I stopped doing this. Because like I said, my family would, the fast the cookies would come out of the oven, my family would eat them, and it would drive me insane. Because I couldn't bake fast enough. So that's when I started baking on Christmas Eve, so that I'd be up all night baking, and then the family wouldn't see the goodies until Christmas Day. Because it would drive me insane. So you got to remember, though, I was doing it mass. So I was making like 3 or 4 cookie sheets at a time, to have enough. And there we go. Yeah, no, that's working. So that I'd have enough. And so at that point, there's no way you're going to be able to decorate, 3 or 4 cookie sheets like every 10 minutes. But I would do 3 or 4 cookie sheets, get them all done, move on to gingerbread men, and then get that done. Move on to banana bread. It was just mass production. You can hardly see that these are smaller. You can just barely make out that these are smaller. So that's why I think these things are the colors. These things are what they are because we need a small one, right? Okay, put the pink one up there because these are all hodgepodge from different years of my childhood. That does look. It looks better. This does look better. Those white ones aren't going to wash. I'll turn this thing around to the other side. But I was going to go to Walmart. I wanted to get some eggnog. And then eggnog, I love eggnog, but eggnog doesn't love me. So I decided that I would behave myself and not get any eggnog unless I get lucky on New Year's Day to go get some. But I just didn't want to deal with eggnog. So again, I'll be doing this till around 7:30 p.m. Pacific. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to do some readings tonight. So then I'll take a break around 7:20, 7:25, put this stuff away, and then we'll probably continue this in the next, probably Monday or Tuesday. with the same process. And I really don't see using the white ones because you can't see, but some of these are off color. They look like corn. So I'm going to put another white one on there. So we can get some readings in. I think those were once orange, and they turned a lighter color. That's why, I mean, if I was going to eat one this year, I've never eaten one that I built before because usually I have to use super glue. It would be the Oreo cookie train because that one seems to be the freshest out of all of them. And you'll see why I'm changing these. Okay, there's a reason why I'm making these changes because around all the windows, that's what it calls for. Is it calls for those balls. And then we got the snowflakes, which is cool. And what I would like to do, but it's a pity I already did the roof the way I did because what I would really like to do is fix the mistake I just made on this. What I'd really like to do with this is, excuse me, is use some of that sparkle. Wouldn't it be cool? I was thinking, like, to make half the roof red, half the roof green. I don't have enough red though, but just make the roof green or whatever. Kind of like I did with the Easter. The Easter I had some green stuff. So with the Easter house, I was able to do make it look like a thatch roof. That's what it looked like, a freshly thatched. But I'm just trying to save these so that we can do around the windows. Because it got down to the point where we had yellows and oranges, and that was all the color we had for these things. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I know it's taking more time, but it's worth it because it's going to come out better. I hope you're all having a good weekend. In fact, I want to let you know tomorrow for the book read for the spooky Christmas, for the spooky holiday stories. That's going to be at 3 p.m. Pacific. Because I'm going out. My sister gave me an Applebee's card for Christmas. And so I didn't do Christmas dinner. I had spaghetti here at the house. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to Christmas dinner tomorrow. That's where I'm headed. I can have a red next to a red. Well, there's a nice yellow, so let's put yellow. The yellows look like popcorn. They almost look orange. That's what's kind of frightening about it. So yeah, so this is a better situation. I got to thinking about this. Should I run out to Walmart, get some of this stuff? Do I have anything in stock? And as it turns out, I did have some in stock. Thank you for the ice cream cone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am doing readings tonight. I will be doing those at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. I will be doing readings tonight. But for now, we're doing this and having some fun. I call it big fun. Hi, Shirley. My moderator's in the house. So yeah, I will be doing readings tonight at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. So with my radio show now, and I want to talk to you guys about that, over at California Haunts Radio, over at the Tube of You, I'm going to be you're going to see I'm going to finally get my credits running again. I'm working on getting those running again. I've got a ticker. I didn't put the ticker on tonight. I do have a ticker for contact information that's going to be flashing if you guys want to donate to help me keep my show on the air and things like that. So I'll have that ticker running now from here on in. It's also very warm for me here today. I think I might be a little sick. I suspect I know what it is too. I went to since it's TMI for everybody, let's just put it this way. When I was at the dollar store the other day, hi Shirley. Oh, it is, what time is it there? Hang on. It's 5:52 p.m. my time, Aubrey. So I went to the dollar store because with one of the intentions I had yesterday, because I wanted to get some cranberry juice, so that would give you an idea what's going on with me, for me not feeling good. That that explains it all right there. And they had weird flavors. It wasn't like real cranberry juice. It was like cranberry strawberry, and I just went, no, I don't want that. I want regular cranberry juice, for what's going on. So I didn't get any. I have to get over there tomorrow or something and pick up some cranberry juice. See if I can find. Might end up going to Safeway to get cranberry juice at this point because I really need cranberry juice. Hi, Shirley Klosterman. Shirley Klosterman's in the house. She is one of my moderators. Good to see you. It's funny. Every time I want to run that other color, or I can do a green. Every time I want to run that orangey color, there's always an orange next to it, and you can hardly tell it's different. Okay, so now we can go with the bigger one. So yeah, so this is going to save a lot of hassle with this because I wanted to be able to put do the windows. And like I said, I'm going to work till about 7:20, at least another hour and a half, and then I'll shut things down, clear up, and then we'll do readings until tonight. So we'll do readings. So you guys don't miss out on readings. But I do have to find some cranberry juice. And all my older friends will understand why. Got messages coming up. Hang on. And thank you for the gifts. If I miss a gift because I'm looking over here, don't take it personally. I'll double check everything. But thank you for the gifts. I do have a goal of 10 corgis. Speaking of which, you're not required to gift, but if you do, just know it's not going to me. And I'm putting this out there over at the Book of Face as well. It's not going directly to me. It's going to my paranormal team. Because right now they're sorting through equipment and stuff. And so some of that equipment has to be repaired or even replaced. So that's what's happening right now. And so that's where all the funds go. I'm just here volunteering my time, especially when I'm doing the readings. That's the regular size, right? Yeah. Making sure I got the right sizes right. I don't think that's a regular size. I think that's one of the smaller ones. That's what I think. Let's put in A. I was going to go with red, right? Okay, let's go with red. But it is good to see everybody here and over on the Book of Face and over at the Tube of You. I'm not supposed to mention anything like that here on Tick of Talk. That's the Tube of You and the Tick of Talk. Or the Talk of Tick. We could just say it that way. Talk of Tick. But yeah, if it takes another day to build this, I'm happy with it. I don't mind. I'm fine with taking an extra day because, like I said, I shift gears here because I knew I was going to be going over stuff that I had in the house to see what I had to build with. Yeah, we love that TikTok shop. Absolutely. You know what I saw on TikTok shop today? That my birthday's okay, guys. My birthday's coming up February 2nd. Hint, hint, hint. What I saw on the TikTok shop today that came up because I'm having shoulder trouble. I did something to my rotator cuff when I was cleaning my yard to get my install, have my internet installed. So I did something nasty to my rotator cuff. So I'm good now. I'm good when I'm moving around during the day. But then when I get home, and I like at night before I go to sleep, especially when I'm sitting on my couch, when I get ready to go to bed, it's like something fell. Who fell? I still gotta do this. Anyway, when I'm getting ready to go to bed and when I'm actually sleeping, my shoulder tightens up. So what I saw on the TikTok shop today was a unit, and a unit. I don't know if it's an Amazon thing or what, but it literally, you put it on your show. It's kind of like when you see baseball players after they played a full. I can't do things next to each other. Okay, think it is. After they played a full game, pitchers, baseball pitchers, you always see them with this thing wrapped around their shoulder. You always see them with this thing wrapped around their shoulder, like a sling, but it's full of ice. And so what this thing is, it's just like that. And it's either it's got a massager in there, and you can either use ice or heat with it. I think it looks cool. It's $23 in the TikTok shop. Just a hint, my birthday's coming. Because it gets really agonizing for my shoulder at night. You know, where it goes, it radiates down my arm. And no, it's not a stroke. It's been going on too long. It was a stroke. I'd be stroked out by now. But the thing is really cool. Just like when I get my new office chair, which hopefully I'll be getting, I'll have enough money to get for my birthday in there. What I'd like to do is get a regular gaming chair for in there, for my office. And then I would like to get a secretary chair for in here. Morning, everybody. So I'd like to get a secretary's chair for in here. This is so much better. I'm covering it. It's nice. That's a red one. Can't do that. Green right there. Okay, we can't put purple there. I could put a red there. I don't have any choice. But the thing's cool, especially for $23 if it actually works, But I've been having trouble since, was it November? I got my internet installed here like November 1st or October 31st. But I was working out in my yard the week before Halloween, trying to chop up the vines, and I was using a machete, and all this was going on. And I woke up one morning, and I thought I had slept bad because the back of my neck and this side hurt. Like when you sleep weird. And that's what I thought I had done. I thought, oh God, oh Lord, I slept bad. And so I was approaching it like that, and then it went away, and I thought, okay, that's cool. I was real happy because it went away, and then the shoulder thing started. And it stayed with me all this time. No fun getting old, kids. No fun. But for you guys over at the other apps that I'm not supposed to mention. Hi, Anita. 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Pacific. We will have readings, Anita. You guys want to join me over at the Clock app? I know we're not supposed to mention where the apps are. It's no, I can't talk about where you guys are at either. So if you guys want to join me over there at 7:30, I do free readings every night. Free card reading, past, present, future. I'm pretty good at it. Pretty good. Shirley, we're going to have a moderators meeting at I can't remember. Or at the other place. You know what I'm talking about. Discord. I knew I'd remember. Because I want to talk about a couple things, especially what went down last night, which was interesting. You missed last night. I don't want to talk about it on air, but you missed some interesting fun last night. Good to have Shirley back. She's been sick for a while. I'm glad I found these little ones, though. And, for a gingerbread house, it's granted that you're not going to be able to have the same colors on each side on some of these unless you buy like a ton of stuff. So I've already succumbed to the fact that, I'm not going to have the same colors going down the other side. Okay, so I got to do the edge here. And this side has a blank thing right here because I got to put the chimney on. And that's where the chimney sits, is on that side. But yeah, make note tomorrow, at 3 p.m. Pacific is when I'm going to be reading from the Scary Holiday book. Okay, so I'm thinking, should I put another row on here or just leave it be? I gotta fix this row right here first, though. I think I'll put another row over there. And then we'll move, I'll flip it around. Hi, everybody. Chris Cahill, how you doing, buddy? Boy, did you miss all the fun last night. We had such fun. So we're just building today, and we'll probably be building another day as well because I see this going. I hate to say it, but I see this being drug out one more day, the way things are going. Okay, so I'm going to try and add some more, like down on this side, and then we'll do these, and then I'll flip it around, and I'll do the same thing I just did. I'll be removing stuff and then replacing stuff. Then we'll let this stuff dry before I mess with it. Then we'll go start some of the windows. So, and then when I get some more frosting, I'm going to go ahead. I can put icicles on here. Get some artsy-fartsy going on. But I've been saving these, and in a comical sort of way, I have no place to put these anymore. It's just that they're taking up my whole office in here. I have like a wall of gingerbread houses over there. And the next one will be Valentine's Day, so I have to get on Amazon and look for a gingerbread house for Valentine's Day. So we can do a lover's delight. Hi, Audrey. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Working on part 2 of this gingerbread house. See, some of these are shaped like oblongs, so they were obviously for something else. So I'll flip this around. You guys can see it and what I'm doing with the big and the little ones because I'm just trying to conserve enough so that we have stuff to do the windows and doors with. Because we were severely lacking. But like I said, the goal is to get a nice gaming chair that's ergonomic for me. Some of them have massagers built in, so it would be nice to get a nice gaming chair and then a secretary chair or something in here for me, right in here. Okay, so this side's done. We'll let all that stuff dry. I'll show you guys as best I can without knocking everything over. So I'm good for that too. Like my popcorn. Does anybody have an air popper? Here, TikTok, I'm going to show you first. Here, ready? I'm going to flip you over to show you. There's what it looks like right there. See, I'm going to flip you over this way. I always lose my direction. There we go. So there's what I did. I made replacements on the roof. Okay? So I'm going to make other replacements on this roof as well. Double tap that screen, everybody. Let's see how many likes we can get with this project. So I'm going to turn this around for the rest of you guys so you can see it. I know you can see that, right? I know I'm like way over from where I usually am or something. Okay, so there's that. So now I'm going to do the same thing over here. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And then we'll start. We'll start in on the rest of the roof. This thing glued in really good. I was really impressed. But we can put, if you want, we can put the jelly beans up there. Okay, so let me start in on this, and then we'll get this thing going, and then get this side done. that wasn't a bad change. I mean, it could have taken forever, but it didn't. So I kind of lucked out on that one. So I'm going to put a blue one. I'm just concerned about running out of these. But if I can combine, do what I'm doing and combine like the two different types of colors, two different types of beads. Forget what I just asked you guys. I'm tired. My mind's going like 1,000 miles a minute. They even have little gold ones. It reminds me of the Lego house, of the Lego stuff we built because we had gold ornaments. So that has a purple above it, so it's going to be green. Welcome, everybody. I will be doing free readings at 7 p.m. I'm sorry, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Even I get loony. Even I start losing my mind. It's a short trip. Didn't mean to say loony. I apologize. Must be politically correct. Speaking of which, my cat's still vocal. He goes through, like I said, I think my whole issue is that, like when my friends would come over and we'd have dinners and stuff, I think my whole issue is that we would always turn the TV on, so we didn't hear him. And now that I don't have the TV on, he is very vocal, and it makes me crazy. I woke up hollering at him, and my poor dog thought I was hollering at her. I felt sorry for her. She looked like her feelings were hurt. Again, I've got a couple really nice videos coming out. One is I don't know, I don't know how people are going to take the one I'm doing, but suffice to say, I think it's going to get some attention. And some people will like the one, some people won't. Like this working sad ass, somebody told me they thought it was nasty. I thought it was cute. And that's why I picked that particular Winter Wonderland song too, because I knew what it was. I've actually heard a different version of that Winter Wonderland song that um, is really, it's more like something Peggy Lee would do, really, really saucy. That's the one I was really looking for. All three of you are watching. I got a whole three people watching me do this. That's okay. I love you anyway. Okay, let's make sure I do this in the right steps. I'm trying to do this every other one so they all match up in size. That's what I'm trying to attempt right now. Because like I said, I'm trying to save the bigger ones. Okay. But I got these out of order. Okay, leave that one in. All right, so here we go. Hello, Janelle. Welcome back. I have a regular group of people that comes over here to the Tick of Talk. So eventually what's going to happen too is I'm going to be broadcasting straight out to all three of you guys during the regular radio show. Excuse me. It appears I have lots of bread. Why, I don't know, but we'll just go with it. I'm not going to worry about like different colors so much as, okay, put one down the bottom. This row's done. But I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I am. I'm relaxing a little bit. Like I said, I'm working on a project for the radio show, because there's literally stuff missing that I can't find, photos and stuff for the outro on it. for the end credits. So I'm working on finding all that stuff so I can set up new end credits. Wish we had some music. That would be a good time for holiday karaoke, I think. And the rain has stopped for a while, so I'm happy with that. I've never been, and I'm going to be honest about this. New Year's to me, I've never been a huge fan of the whole New Year's thing. And I don't know, it's just never really done anything for me. To me now, when you think about Ebenezer Scrooge, like we were reading that book, I'm kind of like the Ebenezer Scrooge of New Year's because I don't think the New Year is all that. It's a new start, but I can get a new start getting up in the morning. Doing the kind of work I do psychically. I mean, every day is a new start. Every day I can do something to change, how my life is going, and try to make small improvements on my life. Excuse me, to make things better for myself, right? So, to me, New Year's is just it's just a holiday to go out and have dinner. I mean, okay, when I was younger, I'll be honest. When I was younger, of course, I went out like all the teen bought, all the 20s and 30s people that went out and partied, sucked down the champagne, did all that stuff. Went to shows on New Year's Eve. I admit to that. But over the years, it hasn't really meant anything. Just a change. Just a change. You wake up the next day, the clock, the calendar says something else. Maybe I'll go to dinner on New Year's Eve. We'll see. Otherwise, I'm content with being here and just hanging out and not doing anything. I never was into, like I said, I never really was into New Year's Eve. Mostly I was out because of my friends. Thank you for the team bracelet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the team bracelet, Shirley. Thank you. If I get any animals for gifts, guys, you're going to hear me bark and do all kinds of weird stuff. It's just how we do things on the Floss app. Okay, so this section right here is going to complete this side of the roof. So let's start looking at the windows of the house and what we have to do with that. And have to go with that. Okay, I'll go with an orange right there. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so the reason why I've only got 2 rows back here, and I'll show you guys why. When you look at this roof, you can see the chimney right here. The chimney has to come out the side of the roof. So that's why I've left this spot open, because we can always fix it differently later. See? So that's why I left that side open, because we're going to have to connect that at some point. All right, let's put the what you call it on top here. So let me grab it. Where's it? Where'd it go? So these have been cut. I can tell that these have been cut. The question is, oh, there's the scissors. Okay, move my back. So those have obviously been cut. So let's see. It looks like they cut them in half to run across the top. Those are not full size. No, they're not full size. Looks like there's something in between on there, and I'm wondering. Oh, let's just put those on for now. We'll see where we're at. Okay, so we got purple, yellow, orange, red. Okay, let me do the first one. Maybe that's how they stretch them, because there weren't enough of these gumdrops either. This is the front door here. So we want purple, yellow. Now, if I had enough gumdrops, I would just stand them up like they are now, but I'm not going to do that. Orange, red, green. Okay, then we go back to the same thing. Orange, red. So let's put the first few gumdrops on here. And remember, starting next weekend, I will be doing private readings for people. For those who sign up for private readings, I will be doing that. If you would like a private reading, I will be over. You can contact me either on the Book of Face to my private account, not to California Haunts account. The Book of Face, YouTube, the U of Tube, or the Clock app. I'm sorry, it's the Tube of You. I just got in trouble probably with the Clock app for that. They're very adamant about, not saying the names of links. Okay, let's start putting these on. Okay, so there's a space in between these things, so I'm wondering what they're putting on that space. It may not be at all, maybe what I'm looking at on the roof. But it does look like, let me get my light, I can see what the heck's going on here. Huh. Looks like they're putting round things in between these things. So I'll have to separate the round thing. What have we got? That's it. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. So let's go ahead and set this up. So yeah, so that right there. Pretty slick. Okay, put this back here. Now we'll grab a round thing. Throw it up there. See, a lot of use of these round ones, and I think that's where the issue is with this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to throw it up there with a red one in between. Oh, that's not good. The fact that it's off balance, isn't it? Is it helping? There, a big blob of that. It's free. There we go. Put one right there. Purple, yellow. Okay. Oh, I'm just boiling in here. This is the room I boil primarily, but it was really hot over in the other room too, where I don't normally be hot. Thank you, Jazzy Joe. Welcome. We're just building things. Someday I'll have it figured out in here to where when I do these things, you guys can see as well. You know? In fact, if I do this, I can move you over a little bit. You can probably see what I'm doing. Yeah, there it is there. Let me see if I can move you over a little bit. But if I move you over, then you can't see. I can't see your comments. Oops, I just lost you. Oh, did I shut it down by accident? Oh, this is not my day. Me and technology lately. I shut it down by accident. I'm sorry. I'm going to move you guys over. This is why. Oh, okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Thought I shut you off by accident. Got so excited. So let me see if I can get you in a spot where you can see what I'm doing. But just by moving you, you saw what happened. We're almost there. Hang on. I like to. I'm going to try and fix because I have to plug this phone in. This phone is an issue because it has to be plugged in, or the battery will run on it. It's a bad battery, and so I have to keep it plugged in. If it wasn't plugged in, it would be fine. Like right now, it's really hot. It's running really hot right now. All right, guys, we'll just have to chat. I tried. The phone's running really, really warm for some reason. I don't know why. That worries me. I don't want it overheating. But let the toothpick go. Okay. I'm just going to pick colors. I'm not going to sit there and go by their colors. So let's just do this. I'm not either. Today's not a good day for me. Oh, there it is. I found the toothpick. Or something that I needed. So, two red ones down there. I don't know what's wrong. Guess I'll never know. Okay. I'm not feeling well myself. I'm going through something right now, so. Okay. Back to the drawing board. All right. Where was I? So I need an orange. That's what fell was orange. Well, bugger. Bugger. Okay. The orange is the one that fell and it probably went under the chair, so we'll just cut another one. I'll just cut another one. I'm fine with it. Well, I kind of know my issue, and that's why I was over at the dollar store yesterday looking for some cranberry juice, but they didn't have any like real flavors of cranberry. They had like cranberry banana and cranberry, just some really off flavors, and I just was not in the mood for an off flavor cranberry juice. This is looking cool, however. I just don't want to run out of colors here because we're going to be in the same situation that I was in when we go to line the windows and stuff on this. It's going to be like, what color do we use? And they're all the same color. You get red, green, and purple. All right. Oh, anyway, so next week we'll start private reading. So if you guys want a private reading, let me know, but you'll have to contact me via those apps. The Clock app, Book of Face, and Tube of You. Just how to contact me. But like I said, we're probably going to end up doing one more day on this, the way it's looking. I don't have a problem with it. It's just the way things have happened with it. Let's put some readings in tonight. It is like, last time I looked, it was really humid. 88% humidity. So again, I'm struggling. Cool. So they got more on there than I did, so not much more I can do. They must have gotten really close with them. I could do that, I guess. Because I'm going to end with the purple probably. Yeah, they got more on them than I did. Okay, green, purple, yellow. Okay, got it. It is hot. It's hot for me right now. Okay, I'm going to start moving these in closer now to see if I can get closer to what they have on top. So we're going to move this over, see what we can squeeze in here. See, there's a big difference from where already I moved them. Gotta make sure it'll move in there. What time is it? About an hour? Okay. Just looking at the clock, making sure. About maybe 45 minutes to 50 minutes before I'm going to start making the changeover to readings. But I'm glad I found this stuff for tonight's project. I'm still not going to get as far as they did unless they've got these completely back to back. But they're not because they have space between them. I'm starting to wonder with this. You know what I think, you guys? I don't think you put anything in the middle of them. Like I'm putting these things in the middle. I don't think those are them. I think what I'm looking at is what the other side of the roof. That's what I'm looking at. You know the big bulbs on the other side of the roof? That's what I think is going on. That's why they're able to get all those on there. So let's see if that's what they did. Because then they could put these really close together on here. That's what I suspect happened. I think I'm reading too much into this. So what's everybody's plans for New Year's Eve? Hmm? What's everybody going to be doing New Year's Eve? I can't see your comments over at the other two pages, but if you write them in, I will see them after the show. I'll see them later on tonight. So tell me what your plans are for New Year's Eve. Yellow, orange, red, purple. Okay. So tell me what your plans are. Staying home? Okay. Yeah, I might stay home. I don't like, it's just this two little drunk drivers out. Yeah, this looks much better this way. Cut this red. Much better. Now, in my Easter house, I put peeps on top of it. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'll look at your comments after over on the other networks. See what you guys are doing for New Year's Eve. You know, there are some cultures that don't open gifts until New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I had a Turkish friend. Absolutely, Jazzy. Okay, so looks like we're wrapped up on the top of the roof. They actually were able to squeeze a purple and another orange in there. I don't know, because I'm like almost back to back now. I just wonder what it would take to squeeze the purple and the orange in here. I don't see making up a huge amounts of space here. Maybe I can get one more on here. Now, if I put them on like back to back, see, I'm only going to squeeze one more. Oh, you do what we're going to do. Okay, let me put the purple on there, and that's going to do it. And then that's the top of the roof is done. The rooftop is done. Except for the chimney. And we can do that, because I can set that in after I'm off later on tonight. Look at this. I got this thing so close to the edge. Wouldn't that be a nightmare if they went flying? It would suck, too. If anything, I'll go out to dinner. Maybe, a movie would be nice, too, New Year's Eve. Go to a movie. Or I could spend it here with you guys. We could do New Year's Eve readings. How's that grab you? To do some New Year's Eve readings. Just think of it this way. If I do a future reading for you, there we go. That's what we'll be talking about is what's going to happen in the new year. You like the New Year's Eve reading thing, Shirley? You like that idea? Okay, so we got the roof done, and I'll show you guys. You guys over there can see it. I'll move it over. And you guys, I'm going to try and angle you to see it, okay? So I'll see what I can do here without dropping everything and making a huge mess. So for you guys over there, you can see I did the roof line. I'll show you guys. Just trying to figure out what direction to go here for the roof line. There we go. See, there's the roof line I did. See, I got the roof line done. Okay, so let me put you back. So that's pretty well done. So we can start working on something else on here. Do we want to work on the front or the back? Do we want to work on the front of this or the back of this? What do you guys think? Because we have to let that dry no matter what. Thank you, Shirley. So we should work on the front or back? Should we start the front? Do 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 do. There we got the lightest thing going on. So let's see what we can do on the front here without making a huge mess. Everybody, I'll be doing 3-card reads at 7:30 p.m. Pacific tonight. The other thing I have, which is kind of cool, is I do have red, green, and white frosting. So I could do some frosting work on this, which is kind of cool. I like it, like to make it look like Charlie Brown's shirt. And I should be able to do that with little frosting things I have. We could try it. See, all I can do is cover it up with something else, right? Let me grab the white frosting. Hang on. Here's the white. See, I have this. I've got icing right here. So what they have is they have it looking like Charlie Brown's shirt, like how he has that pattern. Now, whether I can do that, we'll see. I have shaky hands. So I'm not making any promises on this. Let's try it. You guys feel lucky? Because I had the door closed in here all day. And this is the warmest room in the house. Ha! After all that, this comes right off. Dummy. Okay. Yeah, because this room is always the warmest room in the house. That's why when my mother, got old, this is where she was. Because old people like warm rooms. So this was her bedroom because of the heat. Okay, so let me, this may not work. This one's not loosening up enough. May have an issue with the icing. Let me put this under my butt here for a few minutes. See if I can get the icing to loosen up a little bit for the heat. Let's heat that bad boy up, shall we? Okay. In the meantime, we might as well do the rest of the stuff with what we have. So, see if I can get the icing warmed up. Well, that sucks. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's work around the windows then. We'll put the window stuff in. I think I can do the shapes on the windows. So let's do that. So we're going to put window sills on here. We're going to take this up to a V right there. Let's see what we can do. Artsy, artsy, artsy. And for that, we need Mr. Spatula. Remember how I was eating the frosting with the other one? I don't know if I trust this frosting. This frosting is like different frosting. I really like the frosting on the one. Guys, I'm going to turn it this way so I can work on it. Better? But this room has always been the warmest room in the house. Which is fine, but I'm not. My room that I grew up in never had air conditioning, or it never had heat. But the thing was that the furnace door is right there where the furnace is. So I don't know if the builders thought, well, it'll be warm because the furnace has little grates on it. It never heated up in there. But when I was younger, I didn't like the heat, so I would sleep in there with the window wide open. But I must confess, even though I had the window wide open, I had a big old sleeping bag on too that was going down to minus 20. But I'd be sleeping in there. Also, I'm not ashamed to say this because back in the late 70s and 80s, water beds were the thing. Remember, water beds were a big thing. So I also had a water bed. So the water bed was like 82 degrees in the winter or 85 degrees. So I never froze. Hi, honey. How's it going, Chris? My online husband. Hope you're feeling better, pal. So we're definitely going to do one more day of work on this thing, but we're just getting a good start on tonight. So again, what I'll do around 7:20 is I'll shut everything down, and you guys are gonna go to your merry way over there on the other networks, and then I'll get this cleaned up. We'll get the cards ready to go, and away we go with this. I gotta bring this to a point. I don't know if this will work. It's close. I got it pretty close. Pretty darn close to what the picture says. So we'll see what I can do here. It's pretty darn close. Well, I did that with the train too. I was able to get the train in the right shape to do the shapes for the train. Do 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 do. Yeah. See, I've almost got this the shape it needs to be. We'll be doing some readings tonight. Yeah, I got the shape. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I gotta admit, the cat is quieter. But if he sees me come in and sit down, he's gonna get vocal again. Wow, I got this right, you guys. I got the right shape. You never know. Just takes huge globs of frosting to do. Yep, I got the correct shape. Awesome. And just like that, yes. Just because theirs looks smoother doesn't mean anything. Okay, so now I gotta come bring the line down the side there. Okay. I'm jealous. A lot of my friends have gone to Disneyland this holiday season. I've never been to Disneyland during the holidays. I think there was once that I went with my mom and dad that was like towards my. It had to be close to December because I remember it snowing at Disneyland, the fakey snow. So that's how I remember doing that. Just trying to balance all this because I'm going to make. Yeah. Well, that's pretty darn close if I say so myself. So we're going to quit while we're ahead. So you put Charlie Brown's face in the middle of all this. Okay. All right, let me bring it down and make a little window box thing, and then we'll get Charlie Brown's face and plaster him on in there. Then I'll turn it around for you guys. So we're all here on a Saturday night. No dates, no waiting. It's okay. It's all right. I may have to spatula this in. Oh, maybe not. Can't wait to do some ghost hunting. Take you guys with us to some of our favorite places we like to ghost hunt. What I'm trying to do is make these lines as straight as possible. Oh yeah, the contact lens I lost yesterday, I found it. And I'm sure I stepped on it a few times, but you know what? Went right back into shape. So I'm wearing it right now. I'm looking at the Murphy's Hotel up in the Gold Country right now. Like I said, I got an email from them, from the gal that works at the front desk, one of my contacts. And I haven't read it yet, but usually she doesn't email unless something's going on there. So as soon as I read it, I'm sure it's going to warrant a trip out there. That'll be the start. Then I have 2 residentials to schedule and get those going. So we'll have like 3 coming up. I usually don't release where we're going because Sacramento ghost teams tend to be very competitive, and they'll like take your if they know you're going somewhere, they'll call them first and get in ahead of you. It's very competitive. So I usually don't. I learned my lesson because I used to have meetup meetings, with my team and other people to discuss where we were going to go. And there was one particular team in the Bay Area that I keep dropping these. There's one particular team in the Bay Area that had a nasty habit of calling the investigation spots before we went, and then we would go to make our arrangements. And they say, "Oh no, somebody else is already coming out." So we lose that hunt because of somebody else. So I'm very hesitant about announcing until the last minute where we're going. Been burned too many times. That's what a lot of people don't realize with ghost hunting is that it's like ghost wars all the time. And I swear I keep flinging those things off. I don't know where they're going. Vacuum's gonna be loving this job. Anyway, so yeah, people don't realize that there's competition. And it's not just my group. I'm not in competition with anybody. I don't care. We've been around a long time, so we have connections everywhere. But it's just sad because these younger teams are very competitive, and they don't care. Like I talked about that one team that would take our ghost hunts away from us. So I usually don't like to announce ahead of time. Just trying to fill this in and then get it straight in there, and then I'll get the bottom put on here, and then we'll put Charlie Brown in here. Have him looking out the window. For everyone that subscribes, you're going to get a free 8-card reading every month. That's for my moderators too. When I'm making a gingerbread house, Peanuts gingerbread house. I'll be doing a free 8-card reading every month for you, Celtic Cross, if you're a monthly subscriber. And it could be love. It could be any topic you want. It could be love, business, whatever. That's what it'll be about. It could be about health. But I will be doing a 3-card reading for people. Also, there will be exclusive subscriber-only ghost hunts that we go on. So it's worthwhile to subscribe. Classes, I teach psychic development classes and ghost hunting classes. And the subscribers, if you're subscribed, you don't have to pay for the classes. Okay? For anyone else, it's $10 per person for the classes. But if you're a subscriber, you don't pay. Peanuts! I love the way you spelled it. That's pretty funny. It's all good, Shelly. Hey, Chili. Why did you just send me a note? I'm trying to make you a moderator. I've been looking for you. How are you doing since the funeral? I'm glad she spelled it that way. That would have been a big news. TikTok would have shut me down. Okay, just checking. I've been thinking about you. Okay, let's put Charlie Brown in this bad boy. Where you go? Where you go? I wonder what these little faces were. First thing I thought was animal crackers. They look like animal crackers. We gotta put Chuck in here, man. Let's find Chuck. That's Chuck. See, there's Chuck. I have him peeking out the window. I can do that. I probably made it too narrow and I'm mad at myself. One thing that seems decorating inside the windows. All right. All right, Chuck. Yeah, if she hadn't spelled it that way, that would have been ugly. What's the clock app? That's for sure. I can laugh. You guys make me laugh. All right, let's get him in there. Yeah, that looks good. Everybody say hi to Chuck. He looks flatter than what they look like, than what the picture is. But okay, I'll go with it. Okay, I'll do the other side so we can put it. Linus. Linus is on the other side. All right, so there's Chuck. And my cat is still vocal. I'm telling you, he's just being him. Love him to pieces, except he's loud as heck. All right, Chuck is in place now. Oh, wow, you know what? Did it work? I've been sitting on this for like 40 minutes. Yeah, I'll have to heat the icing up. Okay, so this is boring to me. I mean, it looks good, but it still looks boring to me. I'm going to liven this sucker up. You wait. In fact, what I'm going to do, can I see what they did? Oh, they put shutters on. I have a better idea. Where's that green fuzz? Where's that green speckle stuff? Let me get this built up like I want it. I'm going to do it in green. That's what I'm going to do. We'll fix this. We'll make it shine. At least we got Chuck on. Blockhead. Furnace is on again. The time it comes on, I'm just like, ugh. But if I was to turn it off, the house would be freezing in about an hour. The house itself. Like a 2-inch sword in this house. Okay, I need a knifey for this. Good to see everybody tonight. For a Saturday evening. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Since it's kind of boring. I mean, it looks good, but it's kind of boring at the same time. What I'm going to do is this. I'm about to a huge mess. That's what I'm about to do. Here we go. Green sparkle. See what kind of mess I can make on this bad boy. So what I'm going to do is tilt up. I don't have a problem with it because it's all glued. Not too high. Just enough to do this. Just enough to get all the ants in my neighborhood's attention. Spread it around. Do 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 do. Gotta get a little more for Charlotte Claus. There has to be a better way to do this. Okay. Hey, we got a green lawn on the front. Front lawn's got green. Let's do some of this. That fell. There we go. Now we're getting it. What do you think there, Chuck? My fingertips will be green for eternity now. I like it. It's got to make it more green up there. I'm actually liking it. Just because Charlie Brown has green hair now doesn't mean anything. I like the green. It's a nice offset. And I can throw a thingy up there. Let's see. How about this guy? You can go up there at the top. Nope. Okay. Don't go up there at the top. There you go. Yeah, that works. Just need some more green. That or more stickum. More stickum for the green. Usually boils down to more stickum. I'll flip it around. So try and get done with Linus, and that's going to probably do it tonight. But I'll let you guys see what I did. I made a big mess. What I did was make a big mess. That's what I did. In my attempt to make Chuck green. Bye, Cereal Mom. Why I can't hit these corners? I'm trying to hit these corners with this stuff. There it goes. I finally got that one kind of. I might eat some of these. Yeah, I'm gonna make my mouth really green here in a second. I could use a sugar kick. Why not, right? Waste not, want not. It's looking better and better. Not great, but better. Yeah, little by little, it's filling up nicely. Okay, for now that'll do, and I'll fix it more later. Okay, so I've decided to put green around Chuck there. Probably would have been better with frosting, but okay. Close enough for having it work for now. Okay, so let me attempt Linus here. Then I'll flip it around and show you guys. I'm going to put it on better anyway. It doesn't look too bad the way it is. I'm going to try and do a tilt up with it and see if I can. It's because the stuff's starting to dry is what's happening too. You know, the frosting itself. So that's why it's not laying in there well. But it is starting to stack up now. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it now for a while. Okay, we'll leave that one for a while. Now we'll work on minus. If I turn the light on, I'm probably gonna be like, ew, too much of a perfectionist. And that doesn't look too bad. I've done worse. I have done worse. Trying to take some of this frosting down that's kind of stuck out and obnoxious looking. What are you doing? Here, I'll show you guys what I did. Made a big mess. That's what I did. Made a big green grass mess. Of course, there's no way to seal this up. What? I had to do it. There's no way to seal it up. Well, one thing's for sure, I'll be feeling good about 5 minutes. I ate green teeth. So here's what I ended up doing. I'm going to do it with the other side for Linus. Hopefully do a better job of it, though. Here, TikTok, let me show you. Then I'll show the other guys. All right, see? There you go. See it down there? Charlie Brown's face. You guys like that? Okay, I'll show you guys now. See? The idea is to put Charlie Brown face, the minus is on the other side. Okay, all right, making sure. So now I have to do the other side to kind of match for Linus's face. It's because it looks like a 5-year-old made the gingerbread house, doesn't mean anything. I just ate those things. You know what? It's the equivalent of eating a pixie stick. Are you who you are? I don't know you. Whereas my mom, I was on her life. What the heck does that mean? Our first troll today? What the heck does that mean? Play nice, people. Can you clarify your question? Please clarify your question. Then I'll decide whether or not to block you from there. Thank you, Give No Fluffs. Surely. I don't want to read this question I got, but unless I have a clarification, I have a bad feeling I'm going to have to block this person. And I don't like blocking people. I always like, I believe in equal opportunity for people. But if they're going to be obnoxious later, I just don't want to tolerate that stuff. I tend to have more patience for people than my moderators do. I'm seeing like spiders going up this way. I think it's because this contact's messed up. Contact just a little messed up from having been down on the ground. Thank you. Actually, let me show you something. See, it lights up even. Thank you, Alistair. So who's going to come back for readings at 7:30? Who wants a 3-card reading at 7:30 p.m. Pacific? Because at that point, I will be doing free psychic readings, tarot card readings. Yeah? Okay, kids of love. All right. Just hang in here. I'm just building this, and then I'm not going to be able to finish this anyway tonight. So we're going to do readings. But I'm going to have to shut down, and you guys can wait like 10 minutes for me to power back up. I got to put this stuff somewhere so I can, work. So I can work. Okay. All right. So everybody be patient. I love doing these gingerbread houses. I actually really enjoy doing them, to be perfectly honest. If I show you my collection after we get this one done, I've saved all the ones I did last season. Cool. I saved all the ones I did last season. Had a ball. Had an absolute ball doing gingerbread houses. I love them so. I always admire people that can make these from scratch. My sister made one from scratch one year. So yeah, so I will disappear for a couple minutes and then I'll be back. Or at least like 10 minutes. It's going to take me like 10 minutes to get this organized again in here for readings. I bet it's about 85 degrees in here. If I ran my thermometer, 10 more minutes and I'm going to come off, stop the project, and move on to readings. And then we'll continue this on Monday or Tuesday. We'll continue this. Maybe on New Year's Eve. This turned out perfect. It's a little crooked from where I wanted it to be. It's not quite where it should be. The tip needs to be like over here. There it goes. And then tonight I'm not even having dinner because my stomach's bothering me. I'm probably just going to have like soup or something tonight. Yeah, this is not as good as the other one. It needs to be over more. Hi, Misty. How goes it? Glad everybody joined me here and from the Book of Face and the tube of you. Everybody Tinkerbell on the wall there? No. Yeah, I have 6,000. We're doing good for this project. We're on a last 10-minute push for this project, and then off we go to psychic readings. I'm thinking the troll left. We did have a troll. Not to worry, TikTok. I will figure out a way to do it so that you guys can see what I'm doing, like these guys over here are. I think it's still off on its positioning. Hey, any of you guys follow the guy that buys C rations and stuff, like old C rations, like from all the way from like World War II all the way up to like now? And he tries the food. Guy's got to have a cast iron stomach because he eats some stuff that's like 25 years old. He'll try cookies and stuff and crackers that are like 25 years old. Okay, I think this is the closest I'm going to get Linus here, so trying to move it so that it peaks up right. So for those of you guys that won't be coming in for readings today, just remember that tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be reading the spooky Christmas book with the spooky holiday stories. That'll be 3 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, and I'm taking tomorrow night off to go have Christmas dinner. It is way off. This is going to drive me crazy until I get where I want it. Come on, go in the middle. You can do it. It's coming down nicely. It's not where I want it. Dang it. Why it's so far off? Struggling on this one, kids. Massive struggle going on right now. Pretty good crowd tonight. The last time we did this, I had 144, I think 114 or something like that. It was over 100 viewers over on the Tube of You. It's close, but it's not where it should be. I don't understand why I'm not hitting the peak where I want it here. Guess I'm just going to have to put a bunch of glob up there and see if I can do it manually here because I'm not getting what I want. Oh, there we go. Finally. Are you inviting me to co-host? It's my show. How can you invite me to co-host on my own show? Okay, I think we got this close. I'm going to get. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to put the green on here before I put the face on. Because now that I have this stuff all like soft, maybe it'll work better with getting that stuff on. So let's try that. Worst case scenario. Because right now it's really gummy and nice. Ooh, who got rebuked? I missed it. Hey, Liney, how's it going? Somebody got rebuked and I missed it. Dang it. So I will be here, like I said, until around 7:20. Then I'm going to break off, put this stuff away, restart, and then do readings. That's my working plan tonight. Shirley was quick. Oh, I missed that one. All right, Shirley. Don't know why this one's so weird, but it is compared to the other one. All right, let me get this on here, see if I can make a big mess again. Shh, pouring all over the place. My mother was home, she'd have a fit. Whoa, I got it really thorough though. Awesome. Okay, let me push it down. This one came out a lot better. Okay. Well, not much better, but okay. It's passable. Put in the red one up here. Fine, don't go up there. There you go. So, okay. Well, it's good as it's going to get. What a mess. I see you being on the draw. My moderators are the best moderators on TikTok. I have no fear when they're there. None whatsoever. Between Chris and Shirley and Lori and Ishmael and, Wendy, when Wendy's here. Okay, well, we're going to plop. Let me put the sides on here, and then I'm going to plop Linus in here. And that's probably going to do it. I've got what? Yeah, I'm going to have to stop here in a couple minutes. So let me get Linus put in, and then I will stop and reset, be back between 7:30 and 7:35. So we can do psychic readings tonight. First, I'm going to eat all this sugar. Robin, how's it going? I'll show you guys what we did today on this. We're going to have a day 3, obviously. It's because I made changes on the roof. Peanuts Gingerbread House. Yeah, let's hear it for Charlie Brown. And the Peanuts Gang. I'm good. I'm good. Tomorrow I get to go out to Christmas dinner. All excited for that. Okay, let me build the bottom on here for Linus, and then we'll put Linus's face on here. That's about as far as we're going to get. Get this other window done, and that's going to finish it for tonight. And then we're going to shut down for about 10 minutes so I can put stuff away and do some readings tonight. And moderators, tonight when we get going, beware of little old ladies in bridges. Lori knows what I'm talking about. Chris, you missed a good rebuke yesterday. They were on it, boy. Shirley and Lori, everybody was on it yesterday. It was not a good, healthy situation yesterday. On here. Look at this, we're really low here. Need a little more. Build my little ridge. See a little ridge right here. Perfect. Let me get Linus's face on here. I'll show you guys. Then I'm going to eat the sugar. And then we're going to shut down for about 5-10 minutes so I can clean the mess up and get ready for some readings. Say goodbye to my friends over at the other areas and do some tarot readings tonight. Okay. Get this balance up where it should be. What a mess I made. Oh, whoa, what a mess I made. Woe is me. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me get Linus on here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You're not Linus. Oh, Woodstock. Got a couple of Woodstocks here. We got Lucy with her sour face. I have no clue who you are. Uh-oh, one's broken. Oh, boy. Houston, I wonder if it's Linus. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I have 2 broken. Snoopy got broken. Ah! There's a couple broken here. Let's figure out who we got. Houston, we have a problem. Lucy. Well, where the heck's Linus? I got Lucy and no Linus. 2 Lucys and no Linus. That's not good. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got something here I can't identify. Non-identifiable. Okay, well, no Linus, gang. Oh no, this is Linus. Never mind, he was upside down. I'm good. Okay. I'm losing it. That's what I'm doing. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, I tell you. All right, let me put the big little dealy bobby thingies on there. That's okay. They're broken. We can fix. Okay, so let me put the colors on here, and then we'll go ahead and put Linus on here. And I'll show you guys, and we're going to end it right there, and we're going to do some readings tonight. I got to gather all this up, and whoa, wrong color. Hello. Got to gather all this stuff up, and then get ready for readings. All right, here we go. Let me get Linus on here. Did not recognize Linus upside down. Now I see him. Okay. He's still waiting for the great pumpkin, isn't he? Okay. There we go. Now we got Linus. Okay, well, that's going to cover it for today. Let me scoop up the sugar that's on here before I make a huge mess. I'll have ants everywhere. And this is why God invented the Hoover. You guys ever wonder why God invented the Hoover? It's for moments like this. Dun da 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 da. Just cleaning up some of the big old clumps of sugar. Okay, we got it. We got this. I was hoping it would pop off, but it won't. So, okay, guys, here we go. What happens when you have an overabundance of sugar? You eat it. So, here, therefore. Sorry, guys, I'm crunching. Okay. All about the sugar. Okay, let me show you what I did. That's going to conclude our building for today. We will continue. I think we'll continue New Year's Eve. That sound okay to you guys? I just did. Does that sound okay to you guys to continue the build on New Year's Eve? So here's what I did. Let me give me a second. Let me start gathering stuff and I'll show you. I'm going to be wired for hours now. There's the chimney we got to put on yet. Yes, New Year's Eve, we'll continue the build. All right, so give me a few minutes. Let me pick, so I can talk to you guys while I'm gathering. And then I'll be shutting off for about 10 minutes to put this stuff away. so that we can do the readings. Get set up for readings. But let me show you what I did, so don't go away yet. And you can see where we're at with this. I'm going to do more with the green too. But it's looking pretty good. That's one thing with these, no matter how you do it, they look cute when you get done. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how crappy job you do. Believe me, because I'm not the best. But once I get rolling and creative, they start looking really good. Okay. So that's picked up. Make sure I get all these little ball things picked up. That was good, Lori. Green tongue, check it out. Green tongue. Green tongue and green teeth. Oh, Lordy. And then I grew up. Not. I think I get a storage thing for all this. Okay. So, we got that candy there, that candy. I'm going to put this stuff in the Lego storage box for now, so I don't lose a lot of it. So a whole bunch of these little round things on the floor, too. I'm going to sweep those up for finishing of this thing. There we go. Okay, I got that. I can probably squeeze these in here. The top one. Don't want to lose the chimney. I gotta cover up this with something. So I'm gonna go to the dollar store and get more frosting. So I'm not worried about the frosting too much. But this stuff does harden quickly, so it's nice. I'm just trying to seal it up in something temporary. Let's seal this off. I think this room stays warm enough to where the frosting, if I put something on it to seal it, it'll just stay nice. Okay, so that is about it for this. And then I'll show you guys what I did before I sign off of this and make the switch. Ooh, don't fall off on my carpet. That would totally mess up my carpet. This room is done in grays for photography. I have a dark gray ceiling, I have gray walls, and my carpet is black. I don't want reflection on anything for my photography or video work. Okay. I think we're good now, and here we go. I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to shut off for about 10 minutes, and then I'll come back. So here's what we got. I'll show you guys at the clock app first. Then I'll show you guys over there. And here we go. So clock app, here you go. Here's what I did. If I can raise it up a little bit for you so you can see. See, so we got the front there with Linus and Charlie Brown. Okay. Let me turn around for the other guys. And then I'm going to shut it down a little bit. The phone's kind of really overheated right now. There it is for you guys. That's where I'm at. Okay. All right. So I'm going to shut off now, and 10 minutes. I'll be back. I'll be back for readings, okay? Thank you, Lori. All right, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Signing off the clock app. Sounds that came through. This is sounds me. Okay. Okay. So signing. Okay, guys. So I'm going to sign off. I'll see you guys at 3 p.m. Pacific tomorrow for the book read, or the spooky tales read, spooky holiday tales. Thank you for coming, and I will see you tomorrow. We'll continue this on New Year's Eve. All right.